Chicago-born rapper Lil Durk appeared before a federal judge in Florida this morning. He was arrested there Thursday in a murder-for-hire plot. Coming off his first Grammy win earlier this year, Chicago-bred rapper Lil Durk is now facing charges in connection to a murder-for-hire plot. The 32-year-old was born Durk Banks. U.S. Marshals took Banks into custody on Thursday in Broward County. Banks appeared in federal bond court this morning. Now, details about the rapper's arrest or charges have not been released. 5 members of Durk's Only the Family group, also known as OTF, were indicted by a California grand jury this week on charges of conspiracy to commit murder for hire. Banks' arrest comes just weeks after he was named in a lawsuit which alleges the rapper had a hand in a 2020 gang-related deadly shooting of a Chicago rapper, FBG Duck, born Carlton Weekly. Weekly was killed in the Gold Coast neighborhood by a group of masked men as he waited to enter a high-end store. 6 purported gang members were convicted of carrying out Weekly's murder.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about him and the life that was taken from him.
For the whole time of the 20 seconds, right, we'll do a moment of silence. For everybody who we lost in Chicago, everybody, even if your face is on here right here, still showing love. Countdown on you, Rich.
Back to when we woke up this morning, Lil Durk was arrested over his alleged role in a murder plot against Quando Rondo, and this is all over the death of King Von. So Durk was arrested yesterday in Broward County, Florida. The charge is murder for hire. There were 5 other men who are alleged to be members of OTF, Only the Family Collective, and they've also been arrested on charges of murder for hire and murder for hire conspiracy. That's all in connection with what happened in 2022 when Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pab, was murdered. Durk is currently being held without bond, and he's awaiting transfer to the custody of U.S. Marshals.
Hate to hear this.
Man, and so what a lot of people are saying is that in Durk's music, he kind of predicted that something like this would happen.
This is breaking news. This started breaking late yesterday. So first, Lil Durk has been arrested and charged with murder for hire. Now, I want to back it up a bit. So previous to Lil Durk being arrested, there were 5 other men that were arrested late Thursday evening. And these 5 men were 5 men that are reportedly connected to OTF, which is Lil Durk's, like, I don't know what we call it. That's his label. That's his group. That's his entourage. That's his crew. So these are OTF members, and they were indicted by the feds in California. Now, these 5 men that were indicted are facing charges of conspiracy to commit murder for hire, committing murder for hire resulting in death, as well as the use of, carry, and discharge of firearms and a machine gun in furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death. Now, the death that is being referred to here by these 5 men is the cousin of rapper Quando Rondo. Now, if you guys remember, some years back, King Von, who was also like a brother very close to Lil Durk, was killed in an incident in Atlanta. He was shot and killed after there was like a fight that broke out. The person and the people involved in that were connected to Quando Rondo, and there's been just this huge back and forth between the two, directly, indirectly, since that happened. So what the feds are alleging is that following all of that, this retaliation, there was a retaliation that was planned allegedly by the OTF members to get back at Quando Rondo to kill him. And they were hired to do so, allegedly. But that went wrong, and instead they killed Quando Rondo's cousin in LA on accident. Now, forwarding it to Lil Durk. So when this news broke, of course, everybody is like, wait, so what's going to happen with Durk, right? So then a few hours later, it was confirmed via the Broward County Jail website. And as of 6:55 a.m. today, this is Friday, October 25th, Lil Durk is still in custody in the Broward County Jail. Per their jail online system, we have the online system records here. So
what's the charge?
The charge, he is listed as, he's being charged with murder for hire. He is being held, the description says he's being held for U.S. Marshals. And whenever you are listed as being held for U.S. Marshals as an inmate, that means that, yes, you are being extradited. You are a federal prisoner, but you're just being locked up by a local agency who is working with the feds to ensure that you get to where you need to go. So they're going to, I'm sure, going to take him to California where the other 5 men are being indicted at.